jammies on. It's time for bed.
Oh, Mommy. Mommy, please tell us a story. A story about a long time ago. Pretty please. We sugar on top.
All right. Climb into bed and I'll begin. This is a story about a long time ago, when your grandfather was a child. This is a very important story because it shows how all the comings and goings between our world and the land of Narnia first began. In those days, Mr. Sherlock Holmes was still living in Baker Street, and the schools were usually nastier than they are now. But the meals were nicer, and as for sweets, I can't tell you how cheap and good they were, because it would only make your mouth water in vain. And in those days, there lived, in London, a girl named Polly Plummer. Polly lived in one of those long row houses, which were all joined together. One day, she was playing in the back garden when a boy scrambled up from the garden next door and put his face over the wall. Polly was very surprised because up until then, there had never been any children living in that house, except Mr. Ketterley and Miss Ketterley, a brother and sister, old bachelor and old maid living together, so she looked up, full of curiosity. Diggory was a country boy who was used to playing by the river at the back garden and riding on his pony. His father was in India, and his mother was ill, so ill that she was going to die.
Mommy, that's so sad.
Yes, dears, and he had come to live in London with his aunt and uncle, and he was not very happy about being in the big city. But now he had met Polly, and we all know that once we make friends, things get much better. It was one of the wettest and coldest summers in years, and it drove them to indoor things. You might even say indoor explorations.
Aha! They are beginning to glow! The magic, it's beginning to work! Yes! Yellow rings and green rings! Magic rings that can take you into other worlds! Yes, all is ready. The stars, they are in the right position. The magic vapor has turned to green. It is time for me to do the great experiment!
Andrew!
Oh, speak, voice of unknown. I am listening.
Andrew!
Yes, a voice calls to me. A voice from far away.
Andrew Ketterley, I am calling you.
It is Letty, my sister's voice.
Answer me, Andrew, or I'm coming up to the attic.
Oh, no, Letty, don't come to the attic.
I know you're in the attic, Andrew. I can hear you talking to yourself.
Yes, Letty, I'm here. Please come in.
You know the stairs make me short of breath. Now, what is all this noise and commotion you are making in the attic?
I'm doing an important experiment.
You're smelling up the house. Oof! Ugh! You must stop this foolishness at once. We must keep the house orderly. Yes, and be quiet. Our sister, bless her soul, is lying in bed, right in the room below. I'm going to lock up the attic.
No, Letty!
Yes, I will lock up the attic while she is here.
But Letty, I'm on the verge of a great discovery.
We must do all we can to help our sister. I thought, when I brought her and Diggory here to my house, that I could nurse her, bring her back to health. But she grows weaker, doesn't eat.
What about the new pills?
Pills will not help her. She has lost faith. Faith? She has lost the love of living. If there was something that would give her hope. Well, I've tried, and tears will not help her. What are these green and yellow rings?
Don't touch them!
I have no intention of touching them. I'm looking for Diggory. Have you seen him?
You do not allow the boy to come to the attic.
Poor little lad, uprooted from his home, watching his mother grow weaker. Last night he said to me, Aunt Letty, I wish I were a doctor so I could make my mother well again. Bless his little heart.
I dare say he is next door playing with Polly.
Yes, he said they were going to go exploring. Well, it is time he washed up for dinner. And you too, Andrew.
Yes, Letty.
Rings? Why are you making green and yellow rings?
They are part of my great experiment. Oh, Letty, I shall soon be the talk of London. I shall be knighted by Queen Victoria. I shall.
It is time for dinner. Wash your hands. And please, Andrew, please try to comb your hair.
You think I am a foolish old man. But you will see. I'm about to discover the mystery of other worlds. The mystery of places far away. What is that? It sounds like footsteps in the passage. Someone is coming in, opening the little door under the rafters.
It's all right, Polly. No one is here.
But someone has been here. We've made a mistake. This is not the attic of the empty house.
Look, a zodiac. And a picture of a lion.
And look at the strange things on the table. I wonder what they're for.
It's not polite to be so curious.
What is this?
A skull of a dead man.
A dead man.
Here's a book, Old Magic and New Magic, and a pair of spectacles. Polly,
Yes, Diggory?
we did make a mistake. Do you know where we are?
No.
This is Aunt Letty's house.
Your Aunt Letty?
Yes, where I'm staying. We are in Uncle Andrew's secret attic.
Are you sure?
Yes, these are his reading glasses.
Papa says your uncle is a bit crazy.
Magic books? My Uncle Andrew is a magician.
Let's go before he catches us.
Listen. Do you hear a funny sound? A humming sound. It's coming from the box of yellow and green rings.
Diggory, look!
Where?
In the corner. It's a ghost. I see its white head.
It's a demon. I see its eyes. Run! Run to the passage!
Not so fast! Don't shout and don't run. Your mother, she is resting in the room below.
Uncle Andrew?
Good afternoon, Miss Polly and Master Diggory. What a pleasant surprise. I'm glad, yes, very glad, you are both in here, in the attic.
Glad? 2 children delivered to me on the eve of my great experiment. Yes, you were sent to me.
No, we were exploring the passage that connects the houses under the roof.
And we thought that this was the empty house.
So we came to explore.
But you are here, with me, in the attic. You were sent by magic.
I don't believe in magic. Come on, Polly.
Miss Polly, before you leave, I would like to give you a present.
Me?
Would you like a ring, my dear?
Do you mean a yellow one or a green one?
Not a green one, but yes, a yellow one.
Listen, there's a strange sound, like murmuring music. It's coming from them.
Choose any shape you'd like, a round one or a square one, any yellow ring you like.
Well, I choose this round one.
Don't touch it!
Why?
It may be magic.
But you, my dear Diggory, you said you don't believe in magic. Come, Polly, hold out your hand for a round yellow ring.
Now is the moment I've been waiting for. What moment?
The magic moment.
Polly?
Now I will say the words. 1, 2, 3, go!
What happened? Where's Polly? She's disappeared. Polly, where is she?
Polly is gone.
Gone?
Vanished.
Vanished?
Out of this world.
What have you done to her?
She's gone to another place.
Where? How?
It all began with old Miss Lefray. Some people called her a witch.
A witch?
Yes, a witch.
What have you done? Where's Polly?
Just before the old lady died, she gave me a box and told me to burn it unopened.
Did you?
Certainly not.
You promised her. You should keep a promise.
Little boys should keep a promise, but great magicians like me, we are free from common rules.
What about Polly?
The box contains something precious, something out of this world. And when I opened the box, I found
What?
little packages of dust, fine, dry dust.
That's not much.
But think of its power. Each packet of dust contains something from a different world, and in the right form, could draw you back into that world. I made rings from that dust, round rings from one world, and square rings from another.
And you gave Polly a round yellow ring.
Yes, and my experiment has succeeded. Now we'll see if we can draw her back into this world.
But how?
A green ring should draw her back.
Good. But Polly doesn't have a green ring. How can she get one?
Someone must go after her. Someone who brings 2 green rings to bring them both back.
Then do it. Put on a ring and bring her back.
No. I'm too old to be whirling through space.
You sent her away. You bring her back.
A great general never fought at the front of his battle. No, he's too important. He might be killed. No, he sends a soldier.
If you won't go, who will?
I hope a nephew of mine will help a lady in distress.
You mean me?
I hope a nephew of mine will help a lady in distress.
What if I don't go?
You will. You believe in keeping a promise. You believe in being a good boy.
Yes, but
Polly is waiting.
what about Mother? Suppose she takes a turn for the worse and I won't be here.
The sooner you go, the sooner you'll be back.
But you don't know for sure if I'll get back.
Fine. Stay. Let Polly be lost forever. Because you are afraid to put on a ring.
I'm not afraid.
Then
All right. But you, be warned, for in all the stories I've read, the bad magician in the end is always punished.
don't worry about me. Worry about
ready?
Yes, what do I have to do?
Wearing gloves, I will take 2 green rings, like this, and put them into your side pockets. So you both will return. Be careful, because the minute your skin touches the rings, the magic works at once. Now, hold out your finger for a round yellow ring, like Polly, so you can go to her. Are you ready?
Yes.
Now count with me. 1,
1,
2, 3, go!
Polly! Polly! Polly!
Diggory?
Polly, where are you?
Diggory! Oh, Diggory! What happened?
Uncle Andrew gave you a magic ring that brought you here to another world. And I have another yellow ring, like yours, that brought me here. Let's go home.
But how can we go back?
I have 2 green rings in each of my pockets, one for you and one for me. All we have to do is touch them, and they'll take us back home.
Let's touch them now and go.
All right.
This is a frightening place.
It's not like our world.
It's as still as death. There's not a sound. Nothing moves.
I think we must be in a world that is very old, back in some ancient time.
It's cold, like the sun has gone out.
Like the sun had died thousands of years ago. I think this must be a world of the dead.
The dead? Let's go.
Wait. In the attic, we wanted to explore, didn't we?
Yes.
Well, here we can explore another world.
It gives me the shivers.
Look, there's someone on a throne.
Where?
There. She looks like a queen.
Like a stone statue.
Maybe she was enchanted by a magic spell.
She has an evil look.
I wonder who she was. Oh, I wish I knew who she was and what had happened.
I wish I were back home.
Don't be afraid.
Look, there's... Let's change the ring and go.
All right, take off your yellow ring and put it in your pocket. Now, all you have to do is touch the green ring in my left pocket while I touch the other in my right. And we're gone. Feel better?
Yes.
So do I. Look, there's a golden bell and hammer. I wonder what it's for.
There's something written on the side of the stand.
Yes, but it is written in some strange language. Yes, it is changing, like magic.
Can you read what it says?
Make your choice, adventurous stranger, strike the bell, and bide the danger. Adventurous stranger, that's us.
But strike the bell and there will be danger.
Or wonder till it drives you mad, what would have followed if you had. I wonder what would happen now if I strike the bell.
But there will be something dangerous.
But Polly, aren't you curious? Don't you want to see what will happen?
No.
Polly, the words are coming true. It's beginning to drive me mad. I have to see what will happen. I'm going mad.
Diggory, stop acting silly.
I'm going to pick up the hammer.
If you do,
Going to hit the bell.
I'll touch the green ring and go.
No, wait, Polly, I have to see what will happen.
Chee-pom, Refi, cool. Who has awakened me? Who has broken the magic spell? Speak.
I did.
You. You are a common child. You are not of royal blood. How dare you enter my palace?
We come from another world by magic.
Another world by magic?
My uncle is a magician.
Ah, your uncle is a magician. Does he have magic power? Power as great as mine? Watch. Chee-pom, Refi, cool.
She does have magic powers.
Tell me, is your uncle the king? Does he rule a great city?
No, he lives with Aunt Letty.
In London.
I once ruled this city, the great city of charm. It is dead now, but once it was alive. Yes, I stood here when the roar of the last battle began. My jealous sister declared war on me. The streets ran red with blood, but I waited. I waited until my last soldier was dead. Then I used my magic. I, Jadis, queen of the world, raised my hand and spoke the deplorable word. A moment later, my sister and all who were left lay dead.
Dead?
But the people.
What people?
The women, the children, the animals you killed.
I was their queen. They were my people to do my will.
But killing innocent people, that's wrong.
What's wrong for you is not wrong for a great queen. Great rulers are freed from common rules. Then I cast a spell that would make me sleep, though it were 1,000 years till one came and struck the bell and woke me.
Is that why the sun is so cold?
Is not the sun cold in your world?
Our sun is bright and yellow and warm. Let's go home, Diggory.
Bright and warm? Then yours is a young world, a new world for me to conquer. Come, we will go at once.
Go where?
To your world, of course.
You go to our world?
Say the magic words to take me to your uncle, the great magician. He is waiting, expecting my arrival.
Expecting you?
By his magic he has seen my face, and, for the love of my beauty, has sent you to bring me to him. Answer me, is that not true?
Well, no.
It isn't true at all. Nobody expects you. Nobody wants you in our world. You kill people. You're evil.
Silence, small, miserable little creature.
Retriever! Pass the ring, Polly!
You will not escape me. I will destroy you.
1, 2, 3, go!
Let go! Let go of my hair!
I'm not touching you. Oh no, it's the queen. We brought her with us.
Where am I?
You're in London.
In England. In our world.
Ah, yes. There are my kind of people in your world. I can feel it. They shall welcome me and become my slaves.
How did we bring her here?
She touched you, and you touched the green ring.
That means you don't have to have a ring. Just touch a person who has one.
And where is the great magician who called me into this world? Where is he? Where?
How many kinds of sweet flowers grow in an English country garden?
That is Uncle Andrew singing in the bathroom.
I'll tell you now of some that I know. Those I miss, you'll surely pardon.
Bid him enter. I, Jadis, Queen of Queens, command his presence. Who is making such a racket? Diggory, Polly, you're back. And who is she?
Uncle Andrew, meet Queen Jadis.
Oh, she's come from another world.
Oh, you are the magician who called me into this world? Yes, I see you have the mark, but you are only a little magician who uses books and charts. There is no real magic in your blood. But I shall allow you to be my servant. Attend, procure for me at once a chariot, or a flying carpet, or a well-trained dragon. I am off to conquer your world. Cabby, come quick, we need you. I would now retire and refresh myself. Servants! Where are my servants and slaves to attend to me? What? The bathroom is there, Your Highness. Begone, dispatch my first command, but do not dream of treachery. If you do, I will lay a spell on you. Anything you sit on will feel like red-hot iron. Go!
Andrew, stop that noise!
Aunt Letty.
Keep Letty away. Keep Letty downstairs. Madame, keep washing, keep rubbing, keep scrubbing. Servants, slaves! And keep quiet.
I will allow no noise in this house. Our sister is very ill. Diggory, Polly, what are you doing here?
How is my mother?
Asleep. Mrs. Dawson brought her these grapes.
Maybe they will help her to get well.
No, I'm afraid it will take a special fruit, a fruit of life from a different land.
From another land?
Nothing in this world seems to do her any good.
But something from another might?
Pay no attention to my prattle. I was just wishing aloud, saying a little prayer for your mother.
Polly, with another ring, we can go to another ring.
And find the fruit of life.
And make my mother well again.
What on earth is that?
The looking glass.
And that?
The soap dish?
Someone is in the closet, Andrew. Why?
I assure you, Letty, nobody's in the closet.
Then who is in the bathroom?
A visitor?
Nonsense. The only ones who have come in the front door are Cabby and his wife.
You may say she dropped in.
She? You mean there's a woman in my house hiding in the bathroom? You, inside, open up, come out this instant.
Call my horses, call my chariot.
Who is she?
Power, I will feel the glory of power again.
Silence! There is sickness in this house.
Men will kneel at my feet again.
Andrew, keep her quiet.
Madame, cry mercy. She will frighten your mother to death. In the dungeons you will rot in the dungeon.
We'll slip up behind her, grab her.
In the torture chamber.
In the torture chamber you shall shriek for mercy.
You take another ring from the box. A square ring. Touch me and I'll grab her.
I will conquer your city. I will rule again. I will.
I've got her. Touch the ring, Polly. 1, 2, 3.
Help, help.
Go!
We did it. We brought the witch away from my mother. But look. Oh no, we brought Uncle Andrew. And Cabby. And his wife too.
Where am I? Is this the end? Am I dead?
Well, no. Everybody, keep cool. That's what I say. First, broken bones, anybody? No? Good. That's one thing to be thankful for straight away. It's the most anyone can expect after having a fall like that. And if we're dead, which we might be, well, worse things happen at sea. And a chap's gotta die sometime. And there ain't nothing to be afraid of if a chap's led a decent life.
Unhand me, you dog! Where have you brought me? This is not my city. This is an empty world. There is nothing.
It's a world that is just beginning.
It was the squaring. It brought us to a different land. Yes, a new world is beginning. A world for me to rule. You, fashion me a whip and bring me slaves. I will find warriors. I, in a battle of blood, will conquer the land. I will be heralded, proclaimed, and crowned the queen. No! Go your way. I no longer follow your magic. Diggory, Polly, help a miserable old man.
You made the misery yourself.
How?
You didn't keep your promise. If you had burned the box of magic dust.
But I didn't. What can I do? You can help yourself. How? By changing. By being good.
Listen.
Look! Into the void of silence, onto the empty space of nothing. The joy of life is unfurled. Behold the glory of creation, the beauty of a newborn world.
It's true, Polly. A new world is beginning.
I feel a fresh wind. Soft and friendly.
Ain't it lovely?
Very lovely indeed.
High in the sky a new sun smiles and warms the earth below, where all things live and grow.
Look, it is a lion!
Hills will rise, valleys between, rivers and streams and desert sands, mountain peaks and waterfalls spraying and saying, behold the beauty of the land. Green grows the grass and flowers burst into bloom and fill the air with sweet perfume. Trees grow tall, stretching and living, sharing their fruit, their shade, sharing and giving.
He is kind and beautiful and
Glory-
good.
Glory be, I'd been a better man all my life if I'd known there were things like this.
Upon this earth, pulsing with hope, will come with a hop and a skip, and a loaf and a leap, the animals of the land, the fish of the deep, the birds of the air, and in one voice all will wonder and rejoice at the love which is everywhere. Roar! I say, let there be birds, and let there be hogs and dogs and jumping frogs. Let there be camels of the desert with humps and with bumps. And birds with feathers fair, sailing and trailing through the air. Robins and ravens and eagles and cats and bats and gnats and butterflies and bees. Squirrels and monkeys and trees. Elephants, elks, and friendly bears. I, Aslan, I give to you the world of Narnia, fresh and new. O Narnia, awake and hear. Love, think, speak together without fear. Be trees that walk, be beasts who talk. Be alive, be free.
Hail, O Aslan. Hail, we hear you, we obey you.
Vocal sticks are fun.
We are awake. Awake! Awake! And happy! Happy!
voices with joyous ring. Dance, sing, welcome the first ray of sun. The first day of Narnia has begun.
Narnia.
Narnia.
Narnia. Narnia.
Quick, Diggory, touch the rings. Escape before they attack.
They're gentle and they talk. Can't you hear them?
Don't be foolish. Animals can't talk. I hear them. I hear barks and squeals and roars. Quick, Diggory, escape before they eat us.
There was soon enough light for them to see one another's faces. The cabby and the two children had open mouths and shining eyes. They were drinking in the sound. Uncle Andrew's mouth was open too, but not open with joy, for he was not liking the voice of Aslan, the lion. And it made him think and feel things he did not want to think and feel. The witch, on the other hand, looked as if, in a way, she understood the music better than any of them. Ever since the song began, she felt that the world had been filled with magic different from hers, and stronger. She did not like it. She could have crushed that world, or all worlds, to pieces, if it would only stop singing.
Attend and silent be, you, O lion, king of the beasts. You have created a new world, but I will conquer this world. My magic I will wage against your magic, to battle, and I will win. Yes, fear and tremble, for my power is great. I do not fear, I do not tremble. Be warned, I call to the mighty spirits of darkness. Let hate fill all hearts, let greed rule this world, let wars devastate this land. A curse, I lay a curse, I say, on your bright new world. Now fear me, peace, love, there my armor I wear. Giving, not taking, helping, not destroying. These are my magic weapons. Strike if you dare. Ah! Be gone, out of sight, you demon of the night. Hide in the depths of the dark where evil dwells. Hide alone with your evil spells.
He is strong and powerful.
He is good and gives. She is evil and destroys.
Oh, gather all. Come, my gentle ones, my innocent ones. Fear not, for I am with you. But alas, it is true. Before the first hour has run, a cloud has passed before the sun, and evil has entered our new world.
A what? A what? A what has entered? Entered?
An evil? What's an evil?
No, a beaver, right?
A beaver?
Yeah, a beaver. He said a weevil, a weevil.
The evil was a witch who was here and who has fled. But mark her well and beware, she weaves not an evil spell. But she weaves blind. And now there is need to look upon the one who did the deed. There he stands. Son of Adam, step forth and tell how this evil witch came to Narnia.
I brought her.
He brought her.
He brought the evil one.
For what purpose?
I was afraid she would harm my mother. But I didn't mean to bring her here. All I wanted was to protect my mother.
Yes, small son of Adam. It is good to speak the truth.
I am sorry, very sorry.
And it is noble to be truly sorry, because only then can comfort come.
Comfort?
When you are told you are forgiven, because it is known that you have learned what needs to be learned.
Oh, thank you.
He brought the evil witch.
He is
To blame.
to blame.
To blame. To blame. The witch is here.
Always near.
We live in fear.
She will kill. I want to cry.
He is
To blame.
to blame.
To blame.
To blame.
He is
is
the
the
one.
one.
Claw him.
Fight him.
Gnaw him.
Bite him.
Hold him.
Skull him.
Nab him.
Grab him.
He is the one.
Peace, peace. Evil is in the land. Evil is in the land, yes, but know and remember what I say. You have a choice. Evil only comes when you beckon and bid it to stay, but you can also choose to banish it away.
Quick, Diggory! Now's your chance. Touch the rings. Escape!
You old and selfish one, you who devised the devilish dream, now behold what comes from your evil scheme.
Stand back, you beast! A gun! If I had a gun, I would shoot you!
No!
Darn, you don't think you can shoot him, do you?
And who would?
Kill, destroy, evil still fills your heart. End his anger with kindness. End his anger with kindness. Meet him, greet him, bid him welcome as a friend.
Hail, O friend, hail.
Good day to you. Shake hands with you.
Happy, 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 welcome.
Greetings I bring.
Greatest I sing.
Teeth, claws, help! Oh.
He does not move.
He does not speak.
Not a peep.
Is he tired?
Is he asleep? He has fainted from fright.
Fainted.
Fainted? What's fainted?
Here on this first day you have seen the first to faint away. He is frightened by his own fears.
We must seek help.
Give comfort.
Give aid.
From the sun I will give him shade, beside him I will stand.
I will sit and hold his hand. Water I'll give him from my hair. I will fan him with my tail.
Polly, the ring you chose was the right one. This is a new world, and the lion is the giver of life.
Then he can give you the fruit of life. Ask him. I am right behind you.
Mr. Lion, sir,
Yes, small son of Adam?
Go on.
Do not fear. Speak aloud the words I hear in your heart.
my mother is very ill.
I know, and I too feel your suffering.
You give so much. Can you give me from this new land the fruit of life
You seek the fruit of life?
to make my mother well?
Little son of Adam, you must learn, you must give as well as ask.
Give?
First, there is a task you must do.
Tell me, and I will go.
Gather all. The witch has fled far to the north, but she will return another day. From her, protection I will give. Protection which will stand and stay long after I've gone away. So mark well what I have to say.
Protection? Protection? Protection?
What, O Aslan, what will protect us?
Here on this spot I will plant a tree the witch will fear and never come near. And as long as this tree stands, Narnia will be free.
A tree will protect us?
Protect us.
Protect us.
Protect us.
You, little son of Adam, brought the witch. You, little son of Adam, will pick the fruit from which the tree will grow. That is your task. Will you do a good deed to undo a bad deed?
I will.
Look far to the west. On top of the highest hill, there stands a tree with silver leaves that sing in the sun. Pick one apple, but only one, and bring it unharmed back to me. Are you ready?
Yes.
I will go with you and help you.
No, little son of Adam must go alone. Reach out, seek. With a willing heart, you can touch a mountain peak. One step and you are there. Go now, and when you return, we wait below.
Pick one apple, he said, but only one, and bring it back unharmed to me. I will, Aslan, I will. Which apple? Which apple will I choose? This one. Shines with golden light and tingles in my hand. You, how did you get here?
Be not frightened, little friend. I know why you have come. To pick an apple and bring it back to the brute of a lion who calls himself Aslan.
Yes. See how it shines, how beautiful it is.
Beautiful, yes. And think how delicious, how sweet it must taste.
It would taste very sweet.
Take a bite and see.
I would like to.
One bite, sweet and delicious.
No, I must bring it back unharmed.
Fool! Do you not know what you hold in your hand? It is a magic apple.
Magic?
One bite will give you power to become anything you want to be.
I want to be a doctor.
Yes, and you can. One bite. One bite.
Yes. No, I promised Aslan.
Aslan, are you a slave to a beast?
I've done wrong and I must make it right.
Haha, foolish boy. He has made you think only of himself. Think of your mother.
My mother?
If you will not eat it, take the apple to her. One bite and she will be cured.
Will she?
All her pains will stop.
Oh, if I can help her.
Take the apple back to your world.
I would like to. Oh, I would like to, but I promised Aslan.
Choose. Choose which one, Aslan or your mother.
My mother would want me to keep my promise.
She need never know. No one will know. It will be your secret.
I could hide it in my pocket
Yes.
and touch the green ring.
Yes.
I will!
Go now. Leave your uncle. Leave the little girl behind.
Leave Polly? No!
Save your mother.
No, no! I see now. You're the one who's tricking me. You want me to take the apple away so no tree can go, so you can destroy Narnia. You are the evil I brought, and you are the evil I must stop. See? It is magic. Touch it. Hold it.
No, take it away.
You are afraid because it's good, and good is stronger than evil. See? Goodness can light the world.
Blinding. It is blinding. Stop. I will fly away far to the north. Away. Ah!
Aslan!
I am near. Hold out your hand. One step and you are here.
I have brought you the apple, sir.
Well done, small son of Adam. You have faced temptation, good magic or bad, and you have made your choice. Now, roar! Gather all. The witch has fled far to the north, but know and remember what I say. Line.
Listen and know.
Listen and know. Look and see. Is it where the shadow of this apple falls, here on the spot below, I will plant, will sprout and grow a magic tree. A tree the witch will fear and never come near. And it will be, as long as this tree stands, all will be well. It is your shield from the witch's spell.
Oh, animals of Narnia.
Oh, animals of Narnia, raise your voices and give thanks to the son of Adam, who for you and for your need has done this good and noble deed.
Little I hear barks and squeals. Line.
Oh, growls and roars, stop.
Oh, growls and roars, stop. Do not eat me. On my knees, I say, I will do no more magic. I quit. I stop. I resign. Please, help him. Say something to unfrighten him.
He cannot hear me. Was a time when he could, but he did not want to feel what he was feeling.
Please, try.
This I will and can do. Your eyes keep and close in restful sleep. And now, son, I have known you long. Do you know me?
Well, no, sir. At least what is not in the ordinary manner of speaking. Yet I feel somehow we've met before.
It is well. You know better than you think you know, and you and your fine wife shall live to know me better yet. How does this land please you?
It's a fair treat.
Would you like to live here always?
Well, you see, sir, my wife and I are both really country folk.
Roar! My children, you are to be the first king and queen of Narnia, and you shall rule and name all these creatures and do justice among them, and protect them from enemies when enemies arise, and arise they will, for there is an evil witch in this world.
Well, begging your pardon, sir, and thank you very much, but my wife and I haven't had a very good education, and it's just not the sort of job for us. We can use a spade and a plow, and we can raise food from the earth, and we can treat the animals fairly, not like the slaves in our world, and we'll teach our children and grandchildren to do the same.
And you, devoted wife, do you agree to this?
Indeed, I do, sir.
Then you shall have done all a king and queen should do. Your coronation shall be held. And now, son, it is time to heed your request. The apple which you have brought me, it is the fruit of life for which you seek. Take it and bring it to your mother, and with it give her your hope, your love, and your faith, for that is what she needs.
Yes. May we go at once?
It is time and past for you to go.
The rings, Polly.
No, you will need no magic rings. I am with you. But first, one promise. When at home, destroy the rings. Bury them deep, deep into the ground, never to be used or seen again.
We promise.
We will. Keep your uncle deep in sleep until at home he has awakened, a changed and shaken man. And now, to all Narnia I call, to all living creatures who dwell here, raise your voices and say farewell to our friends of the earth. Come, little son of Adam, come, little daughter of Eve. On wings of song, we drift and float through space until our world ends and yours begins.
I believe we've only been gone for a few minutes.
And everything is just like it was.
Almost. I have the fruit of life to make my mother well again.
It looks different now, just like any apple.
But inside, there's hope and faith and...
Diggory!
Yes, Aunt Letty. I'll put my rings in the box.
Here's a glove.
You take them downstairs. I'm going to give Mother the apple.
Yes.
And we'll bury them in the ground.
And when we do, we will never be able to go to Narnia again.
Never see Aslan again.
Diggory!
Yes, Aunt Letty, I'm going. You take the box downstairs. I'm going to give Mother the apple.
There. All the rings are back in place. And when I bury you, your humming will stop. And your magic will be gone forever.
I must have had a bit of a nap. Yes, there was a witch and a lion.
Yes, it was beautiful.
It was horrible, and all because of those rings.
What are you doing?
To all my magic books, I say farewell.
She ate it. She ate the apple. She said it tasted sweet and good. Then she sat up and smiled.
Your mother is going to get well.
She said, open the curtains. And she wanted some tea. It's coming true, just like Aslan said.
Diggory! Oh, Diggory, your mother! Oh, the stairs made me short of breath. Your mother's had a turn for the better. Her face was pink with color. Her eyes were sparkling. It's a miracle.
It's magic. Good magic.
I would be glad to hear that I'm cleaning out the attic, Letty. Andrew, our sisters had a turn for the better, a sudden change.
It's the best news I could hear all day. And can't you see I've changed?
Why, Andrew, you have combed your hair. Hurry, we must go and tell the doctor the good news about our sister.
It is time for me to go.
Let's go the way we came, through the passage under the room.
I'll light candles.
Polly, I believe now. I believe there is magic.
Yes, it can be good. Yes, I do too.
It can be good like the lion gives, or bad like the witch is. It's up to us. Each one of us decides which one. Each one of us has the power to make a choice, to decide which one.
Yes, like Aslan said, we always have a choice.
we always have the power to make a choice. Look how it shines, like good magic in the dark.
Yes, see? It lights the way.
Polly, I just remembered. I forgot to say thank you to Aslan.
I'm sure he knew you thought.
Aslan, thank you. Did you hear? Like he answered me with a roar.
Yes. Or was it the wind in the passage?
Goodbye, Aslan.
Goodbye, Aslan.
Goodbye, Narnia.
So when things go wrong, you'll often find out they keep on getting worse for some time. And when things start going right, you'll often find they keep on getting better and better. And that's what happened. After 6 weeks, word came from India that Diggory's great uncle had passed away, and his father would be returning a wealthy man, and they were going to live in a great big country house he had heard of all his life. Polly and Diggory were always great friends, and Polly came to visit nearly every holiday, where she learned to bake, swim, and climb. The beasts in Narnia lived with great peace and joy. King Frank, Queen Helen, and their children lived happily, for the witch did not cause trouble for hundreds of years. A lamppost which he had accidentally planted shone day and night in the Narnian forest. One day, a child from our world got into Narnia and found the lamp still burning.
Diggory planted. And Diggory planted.
And Diggory planted the tree from which Aslan planted in his backyard, and it grew into a fine tree, until one day a great storm came and blew it down. Diggory could not bear to use the wood as firewood, so he had part of it made into a wardrobe. But that's a whole other story. Uncle Andrew never tried magic again as long as he lived, and he became nicer and less selfish than he had ever been before. He always liked to gather guests in the billiard room and tell them stories about a mysterious woman, royalty from another land, and how much he had in common with that lovely lady. And now it's time to go to sleep, my dears. Good night.
Good night, Mommy.
Pardon.
so much for coming.